everyone, what's up? Welcome back. I hope you're all doing really well, and I hope you're in the mood for some fairy tales, because that's what I've got for you today. It's a continuation of a series I told y'all about last year. This one is Cinderella's story, following up an adventure she had with the mermaids in Neverland at the end of Above the Sea by Laura Burton. And personally, I'm not a big fan of the original trio. They were a little too damsel in distress, marry the first guy that, makes out with them, even if they're, like, unconscious when it happens, and that'll save them. But this one, Cinderella's got a little bit more bite. And she's hooked up with a dude from the Underworld, so this is not your typical Cinderella, and I freaking loved it. And so this is an appropriate setting. And if y'all can't tell, I got some Merida going there. Kind of bad lighting, but yep, I love me some Brave. So this one is that it follows up where there was a murder at the end of the last book, and Cinderella thinks that it's her. She doesn't remember doing it. It's totally out of character, but she had, when she came to, she had blood, and the prince accused her of murdering his father, and she can't remember what happened. And Hades has come to collect a soul, namely hers, because he's attracted to that guilt, and if he gets the 1,000th soul, he's got to deal with Hades, that he gets to become the new ruler of, the Underworld. But if he takes an innocent soul, his count goes back to 0. So he doesn't want to risk it. And Cinderella does not want to go to the Underworld, even though she thinks she deserves it. But she doesn't remember why. She's like, I wouldn't do that, but I feel bad, so I must have done it. And so we go on this whole journey trying to prove that she's actually innocent and find out who really is responsible for the king's death. And she has kind of this uneasy alliance with our, essentially it's Hook. Like, I'm reading this book and the whole time I'm picturing Killian from Once Upon a Time, and oh, that man made eyeliner look good. Yeah, but so we've got that going on, and there's all this kind of intrigue and backstabbing, and we get to meet the fairies and have fights with other, soul hunters from the Underworld, and just sleazy dudes trying to, mess with the girl, or seeing her wanted poster and going, ooh, I'm gonna get some money off of this. And it's kind of one of like, wait, is the prince guilty because she sees him? It's like, it kind of jogs the memory that I think he was there. Maybe he betrayed me and, doesn't want to admit that he knocked off daddy for the throne. Like, what's up? Because nobody really remembers. All we know is that there was, Ariel did the forbidden song and brought back to life, somebody, and so she has to, the price has to be paid. If you bring back a soul, somebody else's has to go. So she has agreed to, like, all right, you can take my soul. Wait, no, you're happy. I'm not coming for you. I'm coming for somebody else. So, like, and we end up with a little bit of, it is kind of fairy tale, so we get some romance. And we get all these backstories. We get to see Belle and Rumpelstiltskin, which, oh, that was freaking fun and messed up, but so much fun. Like, you need to start this series from book 1, which actually starts with the Snow Queen and Jack Frost. Because you can read them individually, but they definitely build on each other. And it's, like, this is the 7th book in the series. The 8th is supposed to be Sleeping Beauty. And they always have an epilogue, which is actually just the first chapter of the next book. So I skip those because I'm just going to wait for the next book and read it all in one go. But if you love fairy tales, but you want to be surprised, because this is not at all what you have read in the other books or seen in the Disney movies that you've memorized, go freaking check this out. You will love it, and I will see you soon. Bye. Happy reading.